joining us. Just talk to us about what's happening here with the traffic light system.
Yeah, so good morning. Every 3 weeks since the start of the summer period, we have had to wait for grant shaps to announce what the review of the country listings will be. So we have various categories of the traffic light system that determine what rules you need to follow for returning back into the UK. Separately to that, you have to follow the rules for going to the destination. Everyone has their separate rules, so it's pretty complex. I mean, those of us who have travelled in the recent months have got used to it, and it's slightly easier once you've done it once. But yeah, pretty complex, and to be honest, becomes a real waiting game, because we're all now waiting to hear what the announcement will be, so that consumers and travel agents, who obviously I represent, can start making plans for their travellers.
So Tan, at the moment, just give us an idea of where, because there's a lot of, there's not 3 categories anymore, is there? Just give us an idea of what the system actually is at the moment.
So if you take, I flew back from Greece last week, so if you take travelling to Greece, Greece is an amber listed destination. To travel to Greece, it does depend on your vaccination status and whether or not you need to test before travel. If you're fully vaccinated, there is no testing. You travel to Greece quite normally. The only thing you have to do is fill out a form that the Greek authorities require you to complete. You have your nice holiday in Greece. Returning back to the UK, because the UK government have Greece as an example on the amber list, you have to take a test before you get on the flight. And actually, it doesn't matter what category a country is in, you must test before you get on a flight. And then you must take a day 2 test as well. So the rules for fully vaccinated travellers has eased. It has eased over the last month. So the easiest scenario, if you like, the most straightforward scenario is if you're fully vaccinated, you take a test before you leave to get back into the UK, and a day 2 test as well.
Okay, I was speaking to somebody yesterday who said that they had managed to get abroad quite a lot, and that actually the testing kits that we have here are costing British travellers quite a lot of money. I believe it's a couple of £100 a pop, is it? Something like that. Whereas apparently on the continent it's only about 50 quid. I mean, are we getting a bit ripped off, do you think?
Oh, you make a really great point, Patrick, and something the industry is absolutely livid about. Absolutely, we are getting ripped off. The test prices have come down. They're actually down to around £40, the PCR test that you can take. It's a pretty complex process in terms of the type of testing the UK government require, and when you do the test and how you do the test. But it's not just the price of testing that is extortionate, and still extortionate when you compare it to some countries in Europe. I mean, Greece, you can get them for €10, and that's pretty common. Some countries actually deliver them for free. You can have them free. But it's the process. It's the fact that no one is looking, no one is checking the test results. No one is asking you for your test results when you come back. A lot of consumers and feedback we've had is they're not even getting their test results back. The actual system, the policy around this is so broken. It's really pretty embarrassing. And we really need the UK government to not only look at the pricing, that is one separate aspect. It's the whole policy around testing that really needs to be considered.
Well, Julia Bue-Said, thank you so much for joining us. Julia's there's the CEO at Advantage Travel Partnership, giving us the update there, of course, on the traffic light system for travel.
It's all a bit confusing, isn't it?
It's very, very confusing. I think they should stop calling it a traffic light.
Well, it's not, is it? Because a traffic light, as we all know, has got 3 colours in it, and now they've added